Hey guys, this is Color from Counterlogic Gaming, and today I'm going to go over a Terrace default on DE Cache. On this Terrace default, you will need full nades, which is 5 mollies, 5 smokes, and 10 flashes. And you will need 1 guy B main, 1 guy mid main, 2 A main, and 1 door. Now, the concept of this in the beginning is to make sure no other counter terrorists are pushing or trying to make an aggressive play. Around the 1 minute mark, you will want to take over mid control, which you will have the guy door throw a molly into vents, a guy from mid smoke off their mid, and then you will throw flashes over to take control of mid. And then after that, you will want your strat caller to make a play or a call on which side you guys want to take. Now, the first player in this default is going to be a door guy, and his job is to make sure no one's pushing door. A good way to do this is you play on top of this box, and you can see them cross or even run up. And it's a hard angle for them because it's hard for them to see you. Now, say if they do push door, you want to be able to jump back across and ask for your team to come help you and hopefully kill that guy. But if no one does push, you could actually look and see if the door is open. You'll be able to see the door right around here, and you'll know if someone's holding inside the door. Now, say if no one else pushes and your strat caller then calls to do the mid execute, you want to be the person that mollies vents. So you go inside the face here. You look at this chimney, you go up right above the wall or the ceiling, and then you want to take 2 steps and then throw. And it should go inside the vent. And then after you throw that molly, when your team calls for a flash, you will throw a flash over mid like this. Now, the second guy in this default is an A main guy, and he's going to sit behind the box. So his job is just to run here, and pretty much he's just going to hide here like this and stay crouched because you don't want to get pop flashed by one of the teammates, and you actually have a teammate behind you watching, making sure that no one will push through a smoke or through A main without you knowing. Now, say if they do throw a flash, your job is then to, peek over the flash or the box to make sure that your teammate doesn't get killed or they come in. So now, say they don't push A main, you will now boost someone over mid. So the other guy that's playing A main with you, you will actually boost him back over and go back and watch A main. Third guy in this default is going to be a guy sitting back A main with his teammate. Now, pretty much he's going to make sure that no one pushes in and kills the guy that's sitting behind the box. So say if they do smoke, or even if not, you can take a few shots here, make sure no one's like inside the smoke. Even here, someone trying to boost over on top of this box in A. And say if you get blind, you want to then hide and then have your teammate shoot the people coming in. And then once you get unblind, you can help. But say if no one else pushes, this guy will now boost you on top of the mid box. And once you get up here, you will not peek. You want to set up a smoke. And it's pretty easy. You look all the way down, and you want to be in the middle of this plank. And then you want to aim at the far left pillar right above it with the crossing bar. And then it will smoke off Z. Now, when you smoke off Z, your team will then molly the vents for you. Pretty much you want to do this at the same time. And then once he flashes over, your main concern will have to be a guy here or a guy here looking up at you. But it should be easy, like an easy trade for your teammate coming out mid. And then once you get here and say if no one's here, you want to drop down and then look at here because a guy might be hiding like this. Player 4 in this default is going to make sure no one pushes mid. Usually a good spot for this is right here, so you can watch both. So some teams will actually end up boosting over here and then try to flank A main. So a good spot is here. You can watch that here, and you can watch mid. So you can just rotate from position to position and make sure no one pushes into B main, kills your teammate, or pushes over here. Now, when your team's ready to do the mid control, you want to make sure you clear mid first. So a good way to do that, you walk here and you just clear these angles because these are the only places they're going to hide. Now, when your team's ready and they throw their smokes and mollies, you're going to end up throwing one flash, and you want to throw at one that bounces off the ground and to the right. So when you throw it, you're actually going to run with it. So you're going to come, you're going to run, you're going to throw it, and you want to peek to the left so you can clear this angle. So if a guy's holding this angle, he's going to see the flash, and he's either going to do this, so you end up getting an easy kill because he has to turn from it, or he'll actually end up looking into the flash, and he might see you for a split second when you come out, but he's going to be blind, so it's going to be a harder shot. And then once you get out mid, you want to come over here and hide. And make sure no one pushes vent because even if there's a molly vent, they might reboost into vent. So this is a good place right here to hide and make sure no one boosts vent and kills your teammates. Now last guy on this default, player 5, is actually the B main guy. He's going to make sure that no one pushes B. Now you can play it from back if you want, back here. Make sure no one pushes. You can sit back here. Make sure no one pushes. You should be able to see anyone pushes. But you also can do a smoke for B main. And now you just want to be like against this back corner, and there's like a really dark spot in the window. And you want to walk and throw. You want to get pretty close and walk and throw, and it will smoke off B main. So now anyone that's spotting B main, like an AWP or anything, can't see you cross the sunroom. They'll actually have to go to here, and they can't see you if you go over here like this. So you throw the smoke. Once the smoke blooms, you can jump over here, and now you can hide in here. Now they don't know if you're in here or not. You may not. You may be in here. But this is a good spot because you can watch people push this way or try to push this way. Or, you know, you can hide like this, and you can see them cross here. But the only thing you have to worry about is if someone walks in and they're hiding on this side. Now the whole point of this spot right here, just for pushes, and say if your team wants to do B control, you already have a good section of the map in your control and not theirs. So you don't have to clear this later on in the T default. And you pretty much just stay here until a strat's called.